Hello guys, Barbie21 here, and today we're gonna go for the Monaco Grand Prix. Now the Monaco Grand Prix is, well, you know, the one and only Monaco Grand Prix, and Monaco is the only track that if you make the smallest mistake, you're in a barrier. Like, yeah, there are places like Singapore or Azerbaijan, but it is quite hard to make mistakes there. Well, not too hard, but you get what I mean. There is a bit more space, but Monaco is one of my favorite tracks as well. And now here I want to see if there is any sound, any music, because I hear some background music that I haven't heard before. I heard it in the last video as well, but I didn't quite give attention to it or something like that. Now I gave it, but nothing changed. It should have been with the 1.06 update, 1.06 patch. So yeah, something new to the game. It is quite weird to be hearing it like that, but quite nice to be honest too. And I think you could have heard it a bit much, but it is what it is. Now R&D, well, not R&D, but on the R&D graph, kind of the same. SaaS wise, we are so per. I am saying this almost every episode now, and we need to do the build time as well, because it is getting a bit bad with how slow they are coming here. I'll need to do the powertrain as well, but on the engine side of things we are okay. And we go to check the weather forecast and we see this: intermediate conditions for the Monaco Grand Prix. Now for the people who don't know how hard it is like running on needles. It is that hard, indeed, but at least on the dry here in the qualifying it is not that hard. It is hard again, but not that much. Now onto our first qualifying lap here in Q1, and we are gonna go to 10th, not 10th, 9. Piastri is right behind us. We're now gonna see where we are, and we are last, second last. Piastri is last. So yeah, gotta get a bit faster to get into Q2. Now 9/10. Well, I couldn't see that very well, so if it was 9/10, I couldn't see that, but we are 16th, and that means we are into Q2 once again. So we have made it into Q2 two times, and this time it is by a really small margin, but a small margin is Alexander Albon and Oscar Piastri. Here though, we get the best exit. I don't know how I did that. Even Jan is scared of that exit. I will see it again in the replay because I was fascinated by how I did that. Maybe even clipped the wall there. And this should be the best exit I've ever gotten in the game. And let's not talk about the whole Monaco thing. And I want to go for another lap, but then I realized that I was too far down on the delta. Here, great entry but bad exit. We'll lose time in the meantime. We'll lose time when it all has added up, and we are 15th. Not bad for the way we were in the last races. And let's see who we are ahead. And we are ahead of Carlos Sainz couldn't set a lap time, I think. He crashed, I saw an end plate, but an end plate only. And with qualifying wrapped up, let's go to the Monaco Grand Prix.
Formula One returns to Monte Carlo once again today, home to the world-famous Monte Carlo casino that first opened in 1863. And of course, a certain road race first held in 1929. There's no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix. We already see the lowest average speeds of the season here at the Circuit de Monaco, and they'll be even lower in the difficult conditions today. 19 corners make up this famous 2-mile track, and with the rain, it'll be even harder than usual to get the critical heat into the tyres. So don't be surprised if we see a safety car at some point during today's Grand Prix. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Sergio Perez, and Norris, Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, Bottas, and Esteban Ocon, Gasly, Stroll, Mick Schumacher, and Vettel. The owner driver, Sainz, Alex Albon, and Oscar Piastri. Latifi, Joe, Magnussen, and Yuki Tsunoda. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Anthony Davidson also joins me in the commentary box today. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen? That was a great win in the last race, but can they keep that momentum going into this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Okay, so here we are starting for the race. I'm not like doing anything with the strategy, just removing the fuel. It is quite weird that we are not in the inters. Kind of giving me old vibes. I don't remember what race it was. I think it was the Turkish one or the German one. I don't remember anything. It was quite early in the 2010s. But now we go for a formation lap. Gotta warm up the tires real good because they'll cool down in this weather. Now onto the end, we lock up the fronts in order to heat them, to warm them up. But the warming up is going to stop right here because we are too close to the grid box. And will we get it good or bad? We get it really good. 0.2. I think every time I've got it purple. Or no, I think I got it once on the green. I jinxed myself then, but 5 lights are out and we are underway for the Monaco Grand Prix. Now we get an okay start. Not a bad one, but not a good one either. And we overtake Sebastian Vettel. Yes, we do. But he could make a move here and that's because he will be really not be slow. I don't remember anything well. Now Schumacher here, he'll be slow and will make a move down on his inside here for the turn 5 I think it is, or turn 6, I don't know. I'm not gonna count them. I don't know if these little kinks count as a corner. But we stay ahead, well, we go ahead of Schumacher, and our next target is Stroll, but I think we are too slow for Stroll. It's kind of hard to say, but this is it. We are that slow and we go very deep, really late turn in there. Brake to the 50 board, by the 50 board. Turning early here too. Here, this corner, really hard to get right. This chicane, this small chicane. I don't know how the drivers in real life do it, but how did they drop 71 laps right here? I really want to know how they do that. But we go ahead, lap 2, the end of lap 2, flap number 2, and lap 13, here we are, we speed, and we may be out. Yes, we're out. And we're out of the Monaco Grand Prix. And we may have taken someone with us. This race is the end of our Monaco Grand Prix. And yeah, sad about it, but 30 laps with no anything would have been even more. For you it could have been nothing again, but for me it was going to be. We lashed the front right, I guess the front right tire, and yeah, this is how we ended.
That's it then for another nail-biting Monaco Grand Prix. We were on the edge of our seats the whole time, but they've come through to take a stunning victory. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
So, this was our race. Max won, and I didn't see the other two drivers. I saw only George, but I think George was second, because third one normally isn't shown, and yes, he was second, Charles Leclerc is third, and we are last with Carlos Sainz. We took Carlos Sainz with us, and these were the only two DNFs. But whatever we were gonna do, we were going to get around, except if we caught the insane pace.
And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. Meanwhile, good work
yeah.
from Aston Martin this weekend.
Now,
They pushed themselves further up the order.
might go down the ladder, lose ground, and Ferrari, I don't remember, Red Bull remains in the top, in the top of the ladder. Drivers, we don't care about it much about now. It is still early season. Rivalry card was already won it, not even gonna show it, just skipping it. But this was the Monaco Grand Prix. I'm gonna end it here, and we're losing the claim. First time in this game. And as I said, I've got to end it here. Today I didn't have much energy because, well, I didn't have much energy. I did many things today, and it is quite late today. It is like 5 PM right now. Yes, 5 PM. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, do not miss out on any videos like this, and I'm gonna see you in another day at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Bye bye.